Buckle up, NASCAR fans. The racing world is buzzing with the rumor of thunderous comeback that could make even the sleekest supercars skid in anticipation. Yes, we're talking about the potential return of none other than Carl Edwards, one of the most exhilarating drivers to ever grace the asphalt. Carl Edwards, the Titan who remarkably steered his career on the speedways despite never clinching a championship, is rumored to be revving up his engines for a comeback. His recent induction into NASCAR's elite roster, the 75 greatest drivers list, sparked the flame, and now that spark is threatening to become a full-fledged firestorm. Known for his distinct racing style and staunch advocacy of the racing culture, Edwards' sudden pit stop in 2017 left fans and fellow racers alike reeling. The dramatic climax of his career came following a heart-wrenching crash in the last lap of the 2016 season, costing him his championship dreams. But rather than letting that define him, Edwards hung up his racing gloves, an unexpected but respected move that shocked the NASCAR world. The murmurs about his possible return were fanned into a blaze during a recent on-air tete-a-tete with Clint Bowyer on the Fox Sports broadcast. The former Joe Gibbs racing driver, who carried his team's banner with pride, hinted that he might just be willing to get behind the wheel once more. NASCAR fans are revving their engines in anticipation, but will the rumors prove true? Will we once again see Carl Edwards leaving his competitors in his dust? Carl Edwards fans know how much he loves a great race. Creator of one of the most iconic celebrations in NASCAR, the victory backflip, he has truly embodied the competitive spirit of racing. Talking to Bowyer about the restless feeling of watching races from afar, he said, "It was easy to not race when I first stepped away, but it's getting harder and harder. I like sliding stuff around and driving cars, so there'll be a time when I go do something. Maybe sim work, something like that. To see if I could still drive, it's a step-by-step process." To stay away from something you have dedicated several years of your life is indeed a daunting ask. Moving from the Xfinity to Cup Series in 2004 was a huge transition for Edwards. The differences in the culture and approach to race were something he could adapt to very quickly. Speaking about his idea of a return to the track, he adds, "I love racing cars, I love driving cars, but I want to do it at 100%. For me, to step away from the sport when I did, I got to go do the things that I wanted to do 100%. And if I ever come back, I want to be able to give it all I got." This clarification might give some hope to the fans of his intentions to get involved in the industry as soon as possible. A Carl Edwards comeback would definitely be great for NASCAR. Edwards' first experience with NASCAR came in 2002 with MB Motorsports in the Craftsman Truck Series. His impressive performances and will to grow did not go unnoticed as Jack Roush roped him in for a Truck Series spell. In 2003, he won the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Rookie of the Year award. Following that, he moved to Cup and Busch Series as a full-time driver. He began to record wins, including a win over the legendary Jimmy Johnson in the Golden Corral 500 race in Atlanta. A win in just the third race as a full-time Cup driver is indeed a remarkable achievement. 2007 was a milestone year for Edwards, resulting in a Busch Series championship trophy. He continued his stellar run as he finished only behind Jimmy Johnson in the Cup Series in 2008, winning 9 races that season. Ano put him out of contention. The news of his retirement came as a shock, as the then 37-year-old had been dishing out consistent performances, coming in 5th and 4th in 2015 and 2016, respectively. Overall, Carl had a remarkable career that had its moments. Though he must feel cursed to miss out on a Cup Series trophy so many times, his contribution to the sport is immense. What do you think? Will Carl Edwards stage a triumphant return to the track that once echoed with his name? Let us know in the comments section. To keep yourself in the front row of all things NASCAR, subscribe to NASCAR Today. We're your pit crew for the latest news, analysis, and rumors in the world of NASCAR.